boys and girls, and everyone else who wants to watch. Thank you for coming back. Today, we're going to read a little story called Little Boat Twice Owned. Bruce loved the sea and boats. To spend a day at the harbor watching the boats sail in and out was to him the best treat he could imagine. He lived with his parents in a town located along the shores of a great lake, and one desire was to have a little boat of his own to sail upon the blue waters. One day, his father said, "Bruce, why don't you make a boat? I will furnish all the materials and let you work in my shop." This brought joy to the heart of the lad, and not long after that, he showed his father a boat of his own design and making. I believe he liked it a bit more than he would any other, because he had made it all himself. What love he had put into it! He had painted it red and blue, and with white sails, it displayed the colors of our flag. It was not a boat large enough to carry people, but it could sail on a lake, held by a long cord. One beautiful day, down to the lake went Bruce. He jumped into the lake, and as he swam around, imagine his joy when he saw the boat proudly gliding on the blue waves. Of course he guided it here and there by means of a long cord. All went well for a while. Then he heard the siren from the fire truck. The fire engine could be heard in the distance. Hurriedly fastening the cord, Bruce was off with the others. It was a big fire. A city block was swept away, and Bruce lingered with the many others for a long time. Finally, however, his thoughts returned to his toy. Away he sped to the lake. But alas, the little boat was nowhere to be seen. Along the shore went Bruce, straining his eyes for a glimpse of a red, white, and blue boat. But not a trace of it could he find. His father suggested buying a new one for him, but Bruce said no. That would not be the one I made. Weeks went by, and then one day a strange thing happened. Walking down the main street of his hometown with his father, Bruce spied a little boat in the store window. "Oh, Daddy," he cried, "there's my boat, my little red, white, and blue boat." "Are you sure?" his father asked. "Oh, yes, I'm sure. See the mark on the front?" "But Bruce, there is a price on this boat. It is for sale," his father continued. They entered the store, and Bruce, to his father's amazement, said to the storekeeper, "This is not your boat." Then Bruce's father explained to the puzzled storekeeper the story of the little boat. The storekeeper said he bought this boat from a fisherman the very night of the big fire. Turning to Bruce, the man said, "Son, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll let you have the boat for the price I paid the fisherman. Will that be all right with you?" Bruce's face gave the answer, so with his own money he purchased the little boat he himself had made. Lovingly, Bruce took the little boat in his arms, and as he left the store, his father heard him say, "Little boat, you are really twice mine now. You are mine because I made you, and mine because I bought you." All we, like sheep, have gone astray from the great God who made us, but he sent his only Son to pay the enormous price of his own blood on Calvary's cross to buy us back. So now we are twice his, first because he made us, then he lost us. Second, because he redeemed us, or bought us back. And when we receive Christ as our Savior, we become his children and belong to him again. And that is the story, The Little Boat Twice Owned. Thank you for joining me again, and we will see you again next time for another story.